This is gonna be fun. What am I doing? Oh, hi! I'm so glad you're here. I'm glad you're here too. Last week we decorated the Christmas tree, and now this week I'm going to become the Christmas tree. I'm making a Christmas tree dress. Last year I put 2 designs up to a vote on my Instagram story between becoming a gingerbread cookie and becoming a Christmas tree. Gingerbread cookie won out, and you can watch that video here. And I love that project. Hey. But I think I want to make this a yearly tradition where I turn into a Christmas icon. So I didn't put it to a vote and just decided that I was going to do the Christmas tree dress this year. This is the design I want to do. I want to make an A-line dress, possibly with a bit more shape to it to get the Christmas tree shape going. But that's going to really come down to what I have on hand already and if those things will permit me to do so. I also want to make gift box shoes because I recently saw somebody on TV wearing a Christmas tree costume and they had gift box feet, and I thought that was really cute and funny, so I want to do that with mine. To top it all off, I want to make a vintage inspired star hat thing that will just be my face in the middle of it. I'm not sure how I'm going to make it yet, but I'm excited to try it. And of course, any Christmas tree has to have some sort of decoration, so I would like to hang removable ornaments from the dress so that it can also be stored and possibly redecorated. And I would like it to light up. But as far as the dress goes, which is what we're going to focus on today, it's got to be an A-line shape to get that Christmas tree shape, with the bottom a little bit more exaggerated and possibly held up with some tubing of sorts, maybe. When I made my gingerbread gal dress, the tubing stuffed with polyfill actually held shape really well, so that's an option. Because other than that, I don't think I have enough boning left to make a true hoop skirt collapsible tree dress. For the texture of the Christmas tree, I thought it would be fun. Hey, can I help you? Oh. But as far as the texture of the Christmas tree goes, I thought it would be fun to do a bunch of ruffles, but as we've learned in the past, I do not like making ruffles. So I bought a bunch of ruffles. I don't typically like doing this, but I think I've saved myself a lot of frustration by doing so. But to have even more fun with the texture, I also bought some fringe to alternate between ruffles and fringe and give it a super duper textured look. So the idea here is to sew the front and back of the dress. Sew an alternating pattern of ruffles and fringe to make the texture of a Christmas tree, connect the front to the back, and then we'll have the base of our Christmas tree done. I'd like to have the basic construction done today so that tomorrow I can focus on the accessories and trying to make myself glow. So to get this done, I'm gonna stop talking and get to work. I didn't get as much done today as I would have liked because I started over on the dress, but I think that will be for the best in the end. The way I have to space out the ruffles and the fringe to make sure that I cover the entire front of the dress at the very least was revealing too much white underneath, and it just wasn't really keeping the illusion of a Christmas tree. So I sacrificed a green dress I had in my closet, tried to get as much of the pattern out of it as possible, but I really could only get the skirt. So the top is a different color green, but it's still green, and I'm gonna have to be okay with that because it did not occur to me that I used up almost all of my green fabric with my Wicked dress. I thought I had some left somewhere, but no. Version 2 of my Wicked dress took basically all of my green fabric, so that left me with not very many options for the Christmas tree dress, unfortunately, but I think it'll look okay in the end once I get all of the ruffles and fringe on. I'm glad I started over, but it did eat up quite a bit of time. But it is quite late, and I'm starting to get a bit of a headache, so I'm gonna call it a night, and we'll continue sewing on ruffles and fringe and everything else tomorrow. So I'll see you then. Hello, it's the next day. Right on time. My cheeky little baby. Hello, can I help you? Still so much to do. I still have to keep adding ruffles and fringe to the front of the dress. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough to do the back as well, but hardly anybody ever decorates the back of their Christmas trees, so maybe it's not a big deal. That'll be my argument if I don't, in fact, have enough. For now, I'm going to keep attaching them to the front of the dress, and I'm gonna try to make it work before I start messing about with the wiring, because I do have several strings of fairy lights, but thinking about it, once I start making the hat, I kind of want to make that light up as well. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do that yet, because I'm not quite sure how I'm going to make the headpiece. But I'm not going to worry about that yet. We're just going to continue sewing on the fringe and ruffles for now and hopefully cover the entire front of the dress. Alrighty, the base of the dress is done, and I did make a garland, and I pinned the garland and the lights where I want them to be on the dress, and I really wanted to get the dress completely done today, which would mean tacking everything into place tonight, but I have yet another headache, so I'm gonna call it a night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Hello! It's the next day. Words. I'm gonna start today off by attaching everything to the front of the dress. I still have to figure out the ornament situation because the only ornaments that I have that are not already on my actual tree are gigantic. I put them up and they didn't really look that good. But I'm gonna start by tacking the lights into place as well as the garland, and then we'll try to figure out the ornament situation, and then we'll move on to making the star hat and the gift box shoes. So yeah, that's the plan, and I'm gonna go get to work. Put our two presents under the tree, and that means everything is done and it's time for the reveal. It's done. It's definitely one of the hardest pieces to move in that I've made. The wooden dowels are not exactly doing their job, and also making every other job I have to do as a functional human being so much harder. But do I feel like the happiest Christmas tree? Oh, yes. Yes, I do. Something about having the star on my face just fills me with joy. I feel a little bit sassy with it on. I don't know what it is. Yes. I still have my clicker in my sleeve. Overall, I think everything turned out really well. To my great surprise, everything sounds very strange with this star because it's like partially blocking the sound from hitting my ears, and it sounds very strange. Is it the star? Yes, it totally is. It totally is the star. That's very strange. After starting over, I wasn't really sure how it would look in the end. I think the black turtleneck underneath sort of helps with the illusion of just being the tree, but I think it would have worked better if my background had been black and not white. So maybe a green turtleneck would have been better underneath this, but I didn't want to buy anything else for this except for the fringe and the ruffles. So I'm happy I added the garland because it added just a little bit of something, especially because I wasn't going to have as many ornaments as I imagined having. And I do have to take them all off because I took some off the tree, and some of these are my earrings and I wear those. So I need them back. I'm just really happy that I got it done. I don't think it exactly looks like I wanted it to. I wanted it to be a little bit more of a dramatic shape on the skirt. Even though the wooden dowels helped, they're not doing their job as well as I need them to. And I do have a poofy underskirt to try and help it stay out, but it didn't really work. If I ever tried to do this in the future, I would do a hoop skirt type thing and make it a longer dress. Because it's something I didn't really think about. The length of the dress also would have helped with the tree shape, and because trees are tall and I am not, and neither is this dress. So I feel like I'm actually dressed up like my Christmas shrub. I'm the happiest Christmas shrub. Oh, 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 oh. So other than the length and the shape not being there, I would wear this to an ugly Christmas sweater party, or just a Christmas party in general where you're not dressed nicely, but you're dressed festively, the whole get up. Maybe not the gift box shoes. The gift box shoes were a bit hard to walk in because I forgot to glue them to the bottom of the boxes, so my feet were just kind of loose and they would shift around a lot. Not my best idea, but I felt very funny and had a silly, goofy time. And that's all I wanted, really. All of my criticisms aside, I am very happy with the dress, but I think my favorite thing I made is the star, because I just think the star is the funniest, cutest part of this whole thing. I love it so much. And I can also wear it on the top of my head if I can get it off without taking my wig off. It's very versatile because I can also wear it like this, which in hindsight, I probably should have taken some pictures like this. Yep, it's too late now because I gotta get out of this wig. It is giving me another headache, and I've already had enough of those this week. But the star is definitely my favorite thing I made. Just cute little chubby star. And I'm already thinking of all the different ways I can use it, like what outfits and things I can reference. The possibilities are truly endless, and I'm very excited to explore them. So everything overall, I really like, and if you liked it too, you can let me know by hitting the like button. And if you want to see what I'm doing next and join the channel, hit the subscribe button. And if you want to know when I post, hit the notification bell and YouTube will let you know. I'm not going to have a video to post next week because I have to make all of the Christmas presents I have to make for this year. So happy holidays, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye! I don't know how to take it off. Oh no, I'm gonna be a Christmas tree forever. Oh no, the tubing on the inside is not making this an easy task.